Okay, this is part 2 of what if Deku could waterbend, and I left off at my shocked, but I'm just going to put that on hold and go to Deku's perspective. And Deku, he's training at, I guess, like the gym, doing sit-ups, grabbing weights, and then he has 2 buckets of water, and he's just lifting the, I'll say it's 350 pounds. He's just lifting it with his weights while he's sitting there doing sit-ups and push-ups and shit like that. Okay, so while he does that, I'm going to switch back over to All Might's perspective. And All Might runs up, cuts back up to Bakugo, and says, "Bakugo, do you want me to train you?" And Bakugo obviously agrees, just because he's in his head he's thinking, me getting trained by the #1 hero, this will be good. So he takes him to, I think it was Deku. What was it? It was the beach with all the trash basically, and All Might tells Bakugo to train without using, move all the trash without using his quirk. At first, Bakugo was like, "How is this training?" But he does it, and while he's doing it, he's like, "Oh, I." And then he realizes how it's training. He's working on his muscles and shit, picking up stuff that is heavy, this without using his quirk, I guess. Okay, so switch back over to Bakugo's perspective. Not Bakugo, Deku's perspective. And Deku, he's done with his sit-ups, done with running weights. So now he's just going outside, and he uses he puts water around his legs, and he just starts running. And he's not running at the speed of light, because that's way too fast. But I'll say he's running 350 miles per hour. Okay, so I'll say they just do that. Bakugo finished moving the trash in 5 months, so he just starts working out with Deku, because like I said, they are friends in this. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, they are. So they start working out together, and I'll say last month they race, and now Bakugo's going at the speed of 450, but before he started to train with Deku, he could only go to 150. I don't know why I keep saying 1,000. I don't know why I keep saying 1,050 and adding the 50, but I'm just gonna stick with it. Yeah, he was running at 1,050, and before Deku started his train, he was running at 350. Now Deku's running at 630. Let's get off that 50, because dear God. And now Bakugo's running at, I'll say, started off. Now he's running at 360, and now I guess it's time for the industry to shut down. And Bakugo, because he needs water to waterbend, because he can summon out of thin air, but it makes him super slow and tired. So he's not going to do that yet, because he needs to train doing that. Now I could have did it in the 10 months, but he doesn't know he can summon water out of thin air. So yeah, he's not going to do that yet. So he brings water bottles, and his down his legs, on his pants, he decides bottles of water all along his plants. And people are looking at him he must be really thirsty, or he has a water-based quirk. And Otaku, what's her name? Levitate Girl. I think I said her name right, but yeah, Levitate Girl. He does fall, and Levitate Girl was about to save him, but then before she could catch him, he just he grabs the bottle of waters, opens them, and pushes himself back up with the water. And I can't say her name, so I'm just gonna stick with Levitate Girl. is shocked by this. So she walks up and says, "You have a very good quirk, and it looks like it's super strong." And then before Deku could say thanks, she just runs off into the class. And I'll say she does have a crush on him, but Deku does not like her back yet. He might, but not yet, because I don't want to get into no relationships this early. Okay, so he's doing the interest exam, the written part. I'll say he gets in the top 4. I don't know what he got in the original, but I'll say that he got the top 4 in this. And now time for the physical part of the test, or whatever you want to call it. I'll say I don't want to go in full detail on how he destroyed the bots, but just so y'all have a somewhat idea, I'll say he opens like all his water bottles right before the speaker dude says go, and he just makes a sword and a shield, and he makes this like little shoes out of water, his little jetpacks of shoes on his water, and he just jumps over all the people and starts cutting up bots. And before the 0 pointer comes, I'll say he got to 60. Now he was about to run away from the 0 pointer, and then he hears no, I'm going to place levitate girl. I'm going to say that it's not levitate girl, and I'm going to say it is the frog girl. This because I don't want it to be levitate girl this time, because reasons. So he runs for the frog girl to save her. Right before she gets crushed, Bakugo makes Deku makes a fist of water, and then he pushes it and it stops the foot from crushing her. And then he makes cause at first he had shoes on, then I don't know, he makes it a whole pants of water. He jumps up at the face, and then he makes 2 more fists, and now he's completely out of water. So he at first he punches it and makes it stumble back just a little bit, and then he combines both the fist, and it makes a super big sword. Then he just cuts the head straight off. Okay, then after that he'll go home, train just a little bit more. I'll say then he realizes, I'll say that he got completely exhausted because he had to use water. He had to make water appear out of thin air because he ran out. And then he didn't know that he did it, but he did. So when he did, he just after he cut the head off, he put a thumbs up and just collapsed. And then after he collapsed, he went to the nurse. The nurse healed him, and then she said, "Don't do that again, because if you do that, you can basically die, just in the regular show." And then he goes home, trains on making water appear on thin air. Now he's at the point where it just makes him tired. Instead of making him completely pass out, it just makes him tired. So after that, he gets his little thing. He gets his little device, the hologram thing. He gets that, and then I guess it'll be All Might, especially the regular show. But instead of Urako or whatever, Levitate Girl trying to give away points, it's Frog Girl trying to give away points. But they turn her down because he didn't break any records, but he was literally 2 points from breaking All Might's record. I don't know how much All Might actually has in the show, but I'll just say that he was 2 points from breaking All Might's record. And I'll say he did get first place because it's All Might's record that he was so close to beating. So yeah, he got first place in the physical exam, and he got top 4 in the written exam. So first day of school, He shows up, goes into class, he does and then they talk, blah blah blah. I don't want to get into that because I don't feel like getting conversations right now. Just skip right past that part. To Eraserhead says that it's time for them to take the physical test. Levitate Girl says, don't we have the first day of school announcement thingy or whatever. And then not all my Eraserhead says, I can teach my class however you want, blah blah blah. So they go outside, and then I'm just gonna run through this. Obviously, Levitate got first. Deku got fourth in the ball throw. Not Deku. I said Baka got third. So Deku would get, I would say, fifth. And then in the run, he'll get first. Little squeeze thing, he got third. And, in the long jump, he got, I'll say, second. Now they go back to class. Class is over, whatever. And then they go home. Then they go back to school. And now it's time for the villains versus heroes arc or whatever. Blah blah. And I'm going to switch up the teams where it's Bakugo and Deku on the same team, and Levitate Girl and Fast Dude on the same team. And Bakugo and Deku basically, since Deku got first on, not first, but he got into the top 4 on the written exam. He's obviously smart, so he said it's most likely going to be on the top floor. So he touches Bakugo, and he just lifts him up onto the top floor, and they break in through the windows, and Levitate Girl makes the bomb float up to the wall, and the bomb's just sitting on the wall. So Bakugo captures Levitate Girl. Why Deku, he splashes water on Fast Dude's entrance, so Fast Dude really can't do nothing. So he just captures him too. Well, he doesn't capture him. By the time he splashes water, Bakugo already touched the thing. So heroes won. Blah blah blah. I'll say the rest just went back and forth. One villain, one hero. I don't feel like explaining all of that because, no. Okay, so I know it's time for the SJ arc, but I'm just going to push that back just a little bit because I literally have only watched the show to the sports festival, so if I rush this along to the sports festival, that means I literally have to binge watch it past the sports festival. No, I watched it to the camp, so yeah, never mind. I don't need to push it along. I'll just go to the sports festival, and next episode will be the camp and 3 other arcs, and I'll just keep doing like that. Okay, so they go to the USJ, and yeah, I'll say since they didn't know the works, they pip Deku with the water on the boat, same spot, but instead of him flicking the water, he literally just makes a big water orb and captures all the villains. And Eraserhead's over there getting beat up by the Omu or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure that's his name. So Deku goes to help Eraserhead, and Eraserhead's telling him to stay back, but it's literally a body of water. It's literally a whole ocean of, not an ocean, but basically a whole lake of water he can use. So he doesn't listen. He rushes in there, captures. He doesn't capture, but this I don't want teleport dude to send them away, and they do escape, but they're going to get some information, not where they at, but their plans in the future. So like, because I want the dorms to be built already, so I don't have to say he walks to class every time, because dorms, class, so yeah. So Deku automatically just captures the metal dude, not metal dude, shadow thingy that makes all the portals. He captures him, and what's his name? The dude that basically can touch Seth with 5 fingers and it disappears. He's scratching his neck, saying that that's cheating and whatever. Like I think he did that in the show, but he's sitting over there throwing a fit, and right before Deku catches him, cause like he knows he's about to get catched, so like he literally just pushes him into a portal, and as he's falling back into the portal, he's saying that's cheating. So like all the villains except him got away, and some of the goons. So they get some information. They still don't know exactly where they're at, but he told them like a general location, and it's not going to be it's not going to be wrong information, but he gave it a general location. Okay, I'll say that is enough for today, because I did not know I've been talking for 16 minutes. I am literally running out of breath. So that is all for today. Goodbye, my shadows. This is part 2 of What If Deku Had Water Bending.